Georgia is a well-established city that sits just north of Atlanta. With Lake Lanier nearby, it's an area known for its outdoor activities and everyday convenience. And as the city evolves, its access to support, stability, and resources are just as important as the growth itself. That's where organizations like The Place come in, serving individuals and families across Forsyth and Dawson counties. I'm Jessica Diaz, your host with American Dream TV, and come with me as we explore The Place. We're here with Nicole Morgan of The Place. Nicole, tell me about what you all do here.
So we are a nonprofit here in Forsyth and Dawson County. We've been here 50 years, celebrated our 50th anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. We started in 1975, and what we do and have done for the past 50 years is provide essential needs and services to the people of Forsyth, and then starting in 21, the people of Dawson County. Mm-hmm. Those essential needs could be our food pantry, could be financial assistance, our thrift store. We do vouchers down there. Through some of those programs, we have partner programs which help us to get people to be self-sustaining. So some of those programs would be our adult education classes, our youth programs.
Oh, wow. So what brought The Place to Forsyth County?
We were started by 4 Adrian Dominican nuns, and they were on the search for a place where people needed help. And so they found Forsyth County and really just started whatever service that someone came and said they needed. So people needed food, they started the food pantry. People needed clothes, they started a thrift store. They knew that people needed better jobs, so they started workforce development. And so they were teaching people hard skills like woodworking and anything to get them to be able to get trades or other careers.
Okay.
But they were called the Sisters Place back then, and it was always just if you needed help, you went to the Sisters Place. And so we dropped the Sisters Place, and we are now just The Place.
Okay, great. So if somebody is in need of assistance, what are the steps that they need to take in order to start receiving services?
Yeah, so they can go to our website, they can fill out the application there, they can give us a call and we'll provide them with any resources we can over the phone, or they can come on into the place and we can help them fill out the application here. We have a couple different things that we can do here at this location. So we do the financial assistance, so that could be rental assistance, utility assistance, even prescription assistance as well. With that, we can also help them complete some government forms. So like if they're applying for WIC or SNAP benefits, we can help them through those.
And I noticed that there is a thrift store downstairs. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So we take donations from the community and in that thrift store, and I know you've seen it, but it's a huge operation. We've got furniture down there, kids' clothes, shoes, adult clothes.
And everything down there is such great quality.
Yes. We go through the clothes at least twice before we put them out. We don't have stains, we don't have rips. Really, if we would still wear it, it's gonna go out onto the floor. If we won't wear it, we will recycle it. So it's not going in the trash. Sure. And home goods, so we've got lamps, we've got electronics, couches, tables, beds, bed frames, and mattresses even as well. And for a lot of our clients, we'll let them go down and pick out what they need. And so it could be that they need outfits. They'll get 3 tops, 3 bottoms, really whatever they need.
So Nicole, that thrift store was amazing. So tell me, where are we now?
We are at our warehouse. So in this building, we store all of our food for the food pantry orders, and we do thrift store clothing that is not in season. So we've got extra storage for a thrift store.
It's great. Wow, look at all this food that you've got here. So where does this all come from?
So this all comes from our community. So it is from food drives. It could be from, we have partners like Publix who give us food. But it comes mostly from individuals and groups who do drives for us.
Okay, and so how does one order?
We can order, so what they'll do is when the food comes in, we have to inventory it.
Okay.
So we've got staff and volunteers who will inventory the food, and then it gets put on the shelves here. When it gets inventoried, it also gets put into what we call Smart Choice for the clients to be able to choose from for the week.
Okay, and so what is Smart Choice?
It is where our clients can choose and order sort of like an Instacart. So they've got a set number of points based on how many people are in their family, and they get to go through and pick out exactly what they want or need for the week. So they know their meals, they know what they like, if they have any food allergies, or if they don't like beans, and obviously they won't order beans.
Right.
So what that does for us is, because since all of this is donated from the community, we don't want to waste it. We want to put it to good use.
Yeah.
So if we have those families going through and ordering exactly what they want, we're not just giving them a box of food where half of it goes in the trash.
Right.
So we make sure that that's exactly what they want for the week.
So is this a food bank?
It is not a food bank. We're actually a food pantry.
Okay. And can you tell us what the difference is?
Sure. So a food bank takes in the food pantries give it out to the community.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Did you know that? Thank you so much for your time. I feel so educated on what you guys do and provide here for Forsyth and Dawson counties. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and thank you for telling our story.
I had so much fun here today learning about the place and all that they do for the community, and also learning what the difference is between a food bank and a pantry. So I'm Jessica Diaz. Thank you so much for joining me on American Dream TV. I'll see you next time.